1917 London Mint sovereign, up to £25,000. One of the rarest old coins in Britain, the London Mint sovereign, could be worth up to £25,000 in the right hands. Almost all sovereigns struck in 1917 inches London were shipped to the USA to pay off war debt. The US Treasury then melted them all down, so few are thought to still be in existence. In total, around 1,014,714 were thought to have been minted. If you have one, M.R. White estimates you could make between £15,000 and £25,000 depending on the condition of the coin. Sovereigns were also minted in Australia, specifically in Sydney, Perth and Melbourne as well as Canada, but these are not worth as much. Number 2. 1937 Sovereign Set, up to £12,000. This four-coin set was produced to mark the coronation of George VI, with just 5,001 of them ever were minted. The collection is made up of the £5 crown, double sovereign, full sovereign and half sovereign. Over the years, many of these sets have been split up and the coins sold separately. Of all the four coins in the set, the sovereign could be worth up to £3,000. But if you have the full set, you could fetch between £8,000 and £12,000. However, one recently sold on eBay for £14,250. Number 3. 1847 Gothic Crown, up to £5,000. Only 8,000 of these rare Gothic crowns were made in 1847, making them extremely collectible to the right person. The same coin is listed on the Royal Mint website for £3,520. However, depending on the condition, M.R. White said dealers will pay up to £5,000. The coin itself features an image of Queen Victoria, portrayed in a medieval style, along with Gothic text on the reverse. Number 4. 1919 KN Penny, up to £1,000. Pennies struck at the King's Norton Mint in Birmingham have the letters K and N to the left of the date. It's thought around 5,209,600 were minted. Depending on the condition of the coin, M.R. White estimates the value can range from £1 to £1,000. Number 5. 1935 Raised Edge-Proof Crown, up to £600. This coin was the first ever commemorative crown that was struck to celebrate King George VI's Silver Jubilee. However, 2,500 proof versions were also struck in a higher grade 0.925 sterling silver. It is easy to identify a 1935 raised edge-proof crown because the rim comes outwards. These coins could sell for between £500 and £600. Number 6. 1928 Wreath Crown, up to £300. Struck in 0.925 sterling silver, the 1928 crown had a low mintage of just over 9,000 made. The value could be worth around £300 for one in good condition, according to M.R. White. Number 7. 1952 Sixpence, up to £10. All 1952 sixpence were shipped to Jamaica, making them difficult to find in the UK. They are also seen as collectible as they were minted on the same year King George, Virgin Islands, US died, with Queen Elizabeth II going on to being crowned later that year. It is thought around 1,013,477 of these sixpences were made. According to M.R. White, one could be worth around £10 if it is in good.
Weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.